Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel, where we explore the most fascinating stories and myths from around the world. Today, we have a timeless folktale that has been passed down through generations. A story that teaches a profound lesson about the human heart. It's called Following the Snake Home, and it begins in a small, quiet village with a poor but kind-hearted farmer. Our story starts on a scorching hot summer day. The farmer, who lived a simple life all by himself, was heading out to his fields to tend to his crops. As he walked, he noticed something unusual under the shade of a large tree. There, a big snake was writhing in distress, its tail firmly trapped beneath a heavy, fallen branch. Many people might have run away in fear or simply ignored the creature's plight. But this farmer was different. His heart was filled with compassion. Seeing the snake's struggle, he felt a pang of pity. He walked over and, with all his strength, he lifted the heavy branch, freeing the trapped snake. The snake, now free, didn't just slither away and disappear. Instead, it coiled around the farmer's feet in a gesture of gratitude. To the farmer's utter astonishment, the snake spoke. "Thank you, kind man," it hissed softly. "You have saved my life. To show my gratitude, I wish to repay you. Please, follow me to my home." The farmer was understandably hesitant. Follow a talking snake into the unknown. It sounded like something out of a dream, or perhaps a nightmare. But there was something sincere in the snake's voice, a promise of something extraordinary. Curiosity and a sense of adventure got the better of him, and he agreed to follow. The snake led him on a journey he would never forget. It guided him away from the familiar fields and towards a rocky outcrop he had never noticed before. There, hidden behind some bushes, was the entrance to a narrow cave. As they ventured inside, the darkness was pushed back by a strange, ethereal light. The walls of the cave sparkled and shimmered with colors he had never seen, as if they were embedded with countless tiny stars. The path wound deeper and deeper underground, and with every step, the farmer felt a growing sense of wonder. He had lived his whole life in this area, yet he never knew such a magical place existed right beneath his feet. Just when he thought things couldn't get any more surreal, the narrow tunnel opened up into a breathtaking cavern. Before him stood a magnificent palace, a structure so beautiful it defied description. It wasn't made of stone or wood, but entirely of shimmering, translucent crystal. It glowed with an inner light, casting rainbows all around the vast underground hall. And as the farmer stood there, completely awestruck, the snake beside him began to transform. Its scaly form shimmered and changed, growing and reshaping until, standing in its place, was a handsome young prince, dressed in splendid robes of pure gold that seemed to weave light itself. The prince smiled warmly at the stunned farmer. "I am the snake spirit," he announced, his voice echoing gently in the crystal palace. "The form you saw me in was a disguise. Because of your incredible kindness, your willingness to help a creature in need without expecting anything in return, I want to reward you." He then gestured for the farmer to follow him. The prince led him through majestic archways into a great hall that made the farmer gasp. The room was filled to the brim with treasures beyond imagination. There were mountains of gleaming gold coins, piles of shimmering silver, chests overflowing with radiant jewels of every color, and bolts of the finest, softest silk. The farmer looked at the immense wealth, but felt no desire to take it. He was a simple man, and such riches were beyond his comprehension. The Snake Prince seemed to understand this. He didn't offer the farmer a mountain of gold. Instead, he reached into his robes and pulled out a small, unassuming drawstring bag. It looked plain, almost ordinary. "This," the prince said, holding it out to the farmer, "is a magic bag. It is far more valuable than all the treasure in this hall. Whatever you need, whether it's food, money, or tools, simply open the bag and ask for it. It will provide for you." The prince's expression then grew serious. "But there is one very important rule you must remember. Never, ever be greedy." The farmer, overwhelmed with gratitude, accepted the small bag. He thanked the prince profusely, his heart full. He had acted out of simple kindness and was now being given a gift that would change his life forever. The prince guided him back through the sparkling cave, and soon the farmer found himself back under the familiar sun, the magic bag held tightly in his hand. From that day forward, the farmer's life was transformed. He was no longer poor. Whenever he needed a meal, he would open the bag and ask, and a humble but delicious meal would appear. When he needed a few coins to mend his roof, they were there. The bag provided just enough for him to live comfortably, never an excess. But the farmer didn't keep this good fortune to himself. True to his kind nature, he used the bag's magic to help others. He shared his food with his neighbors who were struggling. He gave money to the poor and needy in his village. He became a pillar of his community, known for his generosity and his humble spirit. He never forgot the prince's warning and was never tempted by greed. He lived a life of contentment, happy to have enough, and even happier to be able to share. Years passed, and the farmer lived peacefully, his story becoming a quiet local legend. However, stories of good fortune often attract the wrong kind of attention. In the same village lived another man, one whose heart was the complete opposite of the farmer's. This man was consumed by greed and envy. He saw the farmer's newfound comfort and heard whispers of a magical gift. He pestered the kind farmer day and night, begging and pleading to know the secret of his wealth. The farmer, being kind, was reluctant to refuse anyone, and eventually he gave in and told the greedy man the story of the Snake Prince and the magic cave. He even agreed to show him where the entrance was, hoping the man might learn a lesson. But the greedy man's mind was not on lessons of kindness. It was fixated on the mountains of gold and jewels the farmer had described. As soon as he found the entrance, he rushed inside without a word of thanks. He found the crystal palace and the great hall filled with treasure. His eyes went wide with avarice. Forgetting the prince's warning, which the farmer had relayed, He began stuffing his pockets and his clothes with as much gold and as many jewels as he could carry. He grabbed fistfuls of treasure, his only thought to take more and more and more. Suddenly, as he was grabbing a giant ruby, the entire cave began to shake violently. The crystal walls trembled and stones began to fall from the ceiling. The entrance he had come through collapsed, sealing him inside. His greed had become his prison. The greedy man was trapped inside the treasure cave forever, a permanent monument to his own insatiable desire. And what of our kind farmer? He continued to live his quiet, peaceful life. He used the magic bag wisely and with a generous spirit, never asking for more than he needed. He understood that the true treasure wasn't the gold in the cave, but the gift of compassion and honesty he carried in his heart. The story serves as a powerful reminder, a saying that has echoed through the ages. Kindness brings blessings, while greed brings trouble. It teaches us that true wealth is found not in what we accumulate for ourselves, but in the good we do for others. Thank you so much for joining us for this wonderful story. What did you think of the farmer's choice? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this tale, please give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more stories like this one. We'll see you in the next video.